Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So today I have another quick unboxing for you guys, and this is actually the first TwoSun knives I have ever purchased. There's a few that I've had my eye on for a while, but they're usually out of stock, and this one caught my eye because it was a cleaver style, and it was just really unique looking, and it's a small knife. So let's just get right into it. I'll be using the CRKT Pilar 3. An excellent knife designed by Jesper Voxness, one of my favorite knife designers. But let's open this package since I'm really curious to see how this TwoSun is. Now the pictures were pretty rough, so hopefully it's not exactly like the pictures. But this is a knife that I picked up from White Mountain Knives. I like ordering from them because they just have really unique knives, and their shipping is just always awesome. Gets here before the tracking number says it's going to arrive, so that's always nice. So here is the box, and from what I've seen in other videos, the boxes aren't that great, but that is not a problem since the knives are affordable and they're on a budget. And sometimes you get really good materials. So let's just open this up. And I don't think there's going to be a sticker, but that's alright. Okay, so it's not as small as I thought it was going to be, so it's a little bit bigger. And again, this is just a strange looking knife, but like I said, it caught my eye. And I really wanted to get it mainly because of the thumb studs. But really quick, let me give you guys a close look of this. Really interesting blade. Reminds me of a rhino. But one thing I did notice in the pictures is just a really cool pivot. And then the thumb studs are just really solid, as you guys can see right there. Just a lot of unique things on this knife. Full liner, so I'll be customizing it more than likely. And that blade shape is just really strange, but in a good way. And like I said, to me it was really unique and just kind of up my alley. And I did have some modifications that I'd like to do to it already. So it's a knife that basically I wanted to treat it as a future project. So let's check the action out on this thing. Or let me give you guys just a rough idea of what's going on here. It looks like a black G10 backspacer with a nice little lanyard hole. And then you have a deep carry pocket clip, which is not reversible. So, and the screws aren't recessed, but that's never been an issue for me. Full liners, really dark burlap scales, very rough feeling, which is not a bad thing. It feels it's not gonna slip out of your hand, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Again, really awesome big thumb studs with cool milling on it. Got some jimping, and the form of deployment is only the dual thumb studs there. I forgot the material for the blade, but I'm sure we'll find out here in just a second. But there's that close-up of the knife, and let's check out the action. Okay, so it's smooth. I can kind of feel something, but that might just be some dirt or okay, so you can spidey flick it, and it's already smoothing out, so it's not terrible. I just feel like there's something gritty in there, which I'll just take it apart and clean it. But there it is, and it's a full glory. And again, just a really interesting knife. Again, caught my eye, and I just kind of had to get it since similar to one of the knives that I had. It's a Russian knife. I forgot the name of the knife, but it is this one right here. I can't say the name. I'll just put the name up on screen. But this is, I guess, similar. You have a straight cut edge. This one has a little bit of a curve to it, but as you guys can see, just very unique knives. So that's one of the reasons why I picked it up, and it was, I think, only $46, which is a really good deal. I believe the steel is 8CR 13 MOV. Sorry, let me just see if I can get a... Oh no, it's D2. So it's D2 steel. Beautifully stone washed. A lot of oil on there, but that's not a problem. We'll just wipe it off. but the action so far is really, really good. And it's a pretty hefty knife. It's not crazy light. I wonder if there's internal milling on the liners. Let me just take a quick peek. Okay, so there is. So you guys can see in there. I'll see if I can get some light in there. Maybe this angle, but you can see right there. Some triangular chunks milled out. So again, not too heavy. And let me grab the scale really quick just so we can get the weight of this thing. So I'm going to guess 3.5 ounces, maybe 4. Okay, so I was way off. So we got 5.29 ounces. So it does have some heft. And I believe that's due to the fact that this blade is pretty massive. Cleaver style, and you have this big swoop here, which brings me to the ergos. Ergos are really comfortable with that, just that basic finger choil here. And then you have just a very small sharpening choil there, which you can kind of choke up on it, or place your thumb in this groove, which allows you to really get those push cuts. So it's not terrible. See if there's any hot spots. Okay, so the pocket clip is, I can feel the back of that pocket clip since it's so high, but it's not terrible. Feels good in the hand. The action's great. Really, really love those thumb studs. They just look really, really cool. And of course, we gotta check how sharp this thing comes. So let me get a piece of paper here. And okay, I don't know how to cut. Or maybe the blade is bad. No, okay, it's sharp. I just didn't know how to cut there for a second. So, cuts through it no problem. And get this out of the way. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below of this knife. I know it's a little out there, but I think it's pretty unique. And one thing I'm noticing from all the hardware, they all look like they are T8. Even the pocket clip screws are T8. So let me just double check. Let's have my T8 here. Yep, pocket clip T8, body screws, and then obviously the pivot is a T8. So all T8 hardware. That is really, really awesome. More than likely, I'll probably be creating a bigger front finger choil there, so you can choke up just a little bit more. And then obviously new scales, and then a custom pocket clip is definitely going to be happening. But there it is, a really cool TwoSun knife, the TS87. Appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for the support, and as always, I will see you guys on the next one.